Givzey and Version2.ai are solving nonprofit fundraising's biggest challenges by building the world's first fully autonomous fundraiser and digital gift documentation management system. This is Matt from MGMT Boston, and I'm with Adam Martel, the founder and CEO of Givzey. We've met a lot of the team, over the course of the month, and now we're here to talk with the man behind it all, the man behind the curtain, or rather in front of the curtain, to talk about what are some of the key priorities and focus areas and really wins as we head into the deeper part of 2025. So Adam, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for being here and for the conversation.
Now, first and foremost, tell us about Cohort 3 is just launching. What are some of the key goals coming out of that? Like, what are you all learning and how will that propel autonomous fundraising to the next level?
Yeah, Cohort 3 is just an amazing cohort. It has a lot of really great, amazing organizations. And really, when we started off with autonomous fundraising, the very first cohort was really an R&D cohort around technology.
Sure.
The question we were trying to solve was, will the technology stand up to the test of actually allowing autonomous fundraisers to build relationships with donors?
Right.
Conclusively, definitively, it's done that. So the second cohort was really all about R&D around use cases.
Mm-hmm.
What use cases are best for autonomous fundraising?
Sure.
Cohort 3 is all about accelerating those use cases. Can we get these folks up and running within a couple weeks? And
Right.
Can we get the autonomous fundraiser solving their very specific problems? So whether it's donor retention, participation, LIBONs, SIBONs, whether it's just engagement, whatever the specific organization's issues are that they want to solve with digital labor, that's what we're after.
Yeah, and you and your team has talked a lot about digital labor. What is like the digital labor roadmap as you think about deeper into 2025?
Yeah, so for Givzey, we serve the top 21,000 nonprofits in the United States. These are really the largest higher eds, hospitals, and nonprofits. And really, they all face this labor shortage where there aren't enough frontline fundraisers to deal with sort of the middle of the giving pyramid, the folks that have the capacity to make major gifts but don't have the right folks that are inspiring them to do so. So when we think about digital labor, we think that over the next 3 to 5 years, every one of these nonprofits are going to have a spot on their staff for digital labor. Wow. And it's not an either or. It's not like traditional frontline fundraisers will be put out of jobs. There aren't enough frontline fundraisers out there.
Right.
So digital labor really will be 10 or 20% of the workforce. And we think that the traditional labor, the traditional frontline fundraisers, that will expand as well. Organizations will hire more fundraisers, but also have digital labor sitting alongside of them, working with them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure there's a lot you're excited about, within your startup, how you're impacting the market. What are some things from a highlight perspective that you want the community to know about the traction you all have and the progress you've made?
Yeah, so a couple things. I think we are category creating. So whenever you're category creating, you're really trying to prove to an entire industry, entire set of folks, that what they believed sort of 6 months ago, a year ago, is different than what is possible.
Right.
And we're so proud to have already done that. Well, a couple things I'm most excited about. One is the team. When you look at our team, we have an amazing, amazing group of folks doing world-class work. These folks are inspired. They're truly doing the work of their lives. And we think that work of their lives really represents world-class work. And our culture of being really empathetic, really communicative, really mature. Most of us are working parents, and we really, really support working parents. I have 6 kids, and every time that one of my kids gets sick, it's sort of just culturally acceptable to sort of do what you have to do, knowing that we have a culture of adults, and most of us are parents. So really excited about the culture, really excited about the growth of the organization. And then on the technology side, every day we learn something new. We just have this humility around intellectual curiosity. And I think that we're approaching this the right way, where we're not telling people all the things that we know will happen.
Sure.
We're telling people sort of all the things that we can do to solve some of the biggest problems in the world. We're just wildly excited about what we learn every day. And I think the team is just humbly excited and intellectually curious about what we can do next.
That's awesome. And 6 kids is no small feat. That should be a part of your bio as it moves forward. Now, what do you want the community to know as we end this month of March, getting to meet John from engineering, Kevin from marketing, Emily from customer success, who runs the Version 2 initiative. So many interesting things going on across the business. What do you want to leave the Boston startup community with to propel you into the rest of the year?
Yeah, the Boston startup community is just so rich in talent. So first, if you're looking to be part of a world-class team, be in touch with our team, because we have a community of folks doing incredible work that's really making a difference both in the community and the world. And we believe that we're on the right side of history around autonomous AI, where in 5-10 years, people will look back at the work that we're doing today and they'll believe that we actually moved an entire industry. And that's all happening here in Boston. We're fully remote. We don't have an office, but we have a morning meeting at 9:15. And that morning meeting is based around our Boston office, which is the home here. So we want people to be excited about our work. If you're looking for a new role and you want to be part of a world-class team and do the work of your life, be in touch with our team. And also, if you know any nonprofits that you think we can help with autonomous fundraising, please be in touch. We'd be happy to talk with them.
This is Adam from Givzey, Matt from MGMT Boston. Hope you've enjoyed getting to know this really cool startup throughout the month. Thank you, Adam.
Thank you so much, Matt.